Hey, good morning to you. Welcome back to the Morning Minute Meditation, and thank you for dropping by the Higher Grounds podcast on this fine morning. Hope you're having a great day in the Lord. The Apostle Paul to the church at Galatia made this statement in chapter number 6 and verse 10. As we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men. And then he says this, especially unto them who are of the household of faith. In other words, he said the life of the believer ought to be lived in such a way as that we can minister to and meet the needs of other people along the way. Not just the saved, especially to them, but not just to them alone. We're living in a day and hour where there are a lot of people who are asking for handouts that seems to be very aggravating. And I think one should use caution in regard to giving such handouts to folks along the way. However, do not allow an abuse of people's charity to keep you from being charitable along the way. It was John Wesley who made this statement. He said, do all the good you can by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can. It's important that we learn to give. The reason why is because we get to see the providence of God in our own life at work. I happened to have a person come across my path the other day who was down on their luck, as the phrase would be turned in regard to their situation. And as I began to speak to them about their problem and situation in their life, they were basically begging for a handout. After feeling as if the Lord would have me help this individual, I handed them a sum of money and then began to witness to them about the cause of the plight that they happened to be in, making this statement. Ma'am, you know very well that if you were living right with God, and you have to understand the situation I was dealing with, if you were living right with God, you wouldn't be near in the shape that you're in, and to which she agreed, and I had a good witness of the gospel with this fine individual. After handing the person this sizable piece of money, I went on about my business, knowing that the Lord is in control in His providence of such situations. It wasn't long after that. I didn't think much of it, but I happened to be in the office. And as I was in the office going through the mail, I noticed a card was there in my stack of mail. I opened it and didn't recognize the name, and then began to read through the heartfelt message written in hand on the card. As I did, my memory was jogged in regard to the situation. This was a person I've never met, never known, just spoke to on the phone, giving them advice about a wayward child. In that envelope happened to be a very large sum of money, more than that I had given away. It was just God providentially saying, when you sow, you will reap the same. Let me let you in on a little secret. If you'll take this business of charity to others seriously, you can have story after story of the providence of God working in your own life. Hey, think on these things today and have a great day.